What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys summer DIYs ranging from room decor all the way over to some fun activities that you could do this summer season. Now, this video is also going to be a collaboration video with a friend of mine here on YouTube. Her name is April. Some of you guys may know April as April Athena7 here on YouTube. She is also doing summer DIYs over on her channel, so if you guys are interested, be sure to check out the description box down below to watch her summer DIY video. She also incorporated like food, honestly, you guys should go check her out and let her know I sent you. Also, if you guys are new to this channel, be sure to press that subscribe button because we are trying to reach a goal of 500,000 subscribers by the very end of this year. So if you subscribe, then maybe we can get there. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So the very first DIY I have for you guys are these really cool water bombs. I went ahead and picked up some sponges over the dollar store. I picked up 6 packages of 2, and then I just stacked my sponges 3 sponges high. Then I went ahead and took a pair of scissors and I cut each sponge into 3 strips. Keep in mind, this does not have to be perfect at all, but if you are a perfectionist, you can always line up each strip with the other and then cut alongside that edge so that way they are the same size. Once you've cut all the strips out, you're going to want to pinch the sponges in the direct middle, and then you're going to tie that off with an elastic band. This is going to keep all the sponges together. Once that elastic is tied, you're going to want to start messing around with the sponges, creating a ball-like form, and that is pretty much it for the DIY. It's super simple, cheap, and inexpensive, and it gives you something to do if you want to do something fun this summer season and you don't have a whole lot of money. Highly recommend it because let me tell you, I personally had a blast filming this scene. Now, these marble coasters will add a ton of color into a very dark place and definitely make a statement. So what you'll need is some polymer clay. You're going to need a variety of colors if you want it to be colorful and bright like mine. If you do want it to be a little bit more toned down, just use a little bit less color and a little bit more white or a little bit more black. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to break off a piece of that polymer clay. You're going to want to roll these out into very thin like snakes. Once you've rolled out your clay, you're going to twist it all together. This is key to kind of get that marbling effect that you saw in the very intro of this part. Once you've rolled it once, you're going to roll it twice again, and then you are going to roll this up into a ball just like this. After rolling it up into a ball, you're going to want to flatten it out, so I just use this book right here, and after I rolled it out, I just took my rolling barrel and kind of flattened it out so that way my coaster wasn't too thick. After rolling it out, I took a cup and I placed it directly on top of my clay, and then I peeled off the rest so that way I had a perfectly circle-shaped coaster. I then placed my clay onto a baking tray and popped it in the oven, and then once it was done, I let it cool, completely cool before doing this next step, which is sanding. I decided to use some sandpaper and water to kind of sand down my clay because polymer clay can be pretty toxic and I didn't really want to inhale any of those particles. So I used water to prevent the particles from flying everywhere, and then I rinsed it off with some water. To add a little bit more of a touch, I did use some gold leaf paint that I went ahead and picked up from Joann's, and I painted this alongside the edges. And before you go on to the next step, you want to make sure this gold leaf is completely dry. Once it is completely dry, I just went in with a clear glaze, and then I applied this directly over top. Keep in mind that you don't want to apply too much because then it can be a little bit sticky. So apply just a little bit, let it completely dry, and then place them on your coffee table and you are good to go. This next DIY is one of my absolute favorites, which is a custom TicTacToe board. So you're going to need some acrylic paint. I just took purple and I also took blue, and I put them on 2 different plates. Then I just took a rock, which I got over at Michael's. I got a bag of them for very, very cheap. So I took that purple paint and I painted one of the rocks completely purple. Keep in mind that you do need to do a few coats to get them completely opaque. Then I painted my other rock blue. After the paints were completely dry on both sides, I painted an X on my blue rocks, and then I painted an O on my purple rocks. Now keep in mind I did use 5 blue rocks and 5 purple rocks to kind of create this custom TicTacToe board. painting your rocks, you're going to want to set them aside and let them completely dry. And while they're dry, you can start working on your actual board. Ulysses decided that he wanted to spray paint the board, so we spray painted one side white and then we spray painted the other side black. We thought it'd be a super cool idea to paint the black side with chalkboard paint, so that way we can use that as a scoreboard and erase it every time we play. Once our board was completely dry, I went in with some chalk and I applied it horizontally. Once I applied it horizontally, I wiped it off, and then I applied it vertically, and then I wiped it off. I did use a damp towel for this, and this is ultimately going to activate the chalkboard. Once that part is done, I moved on to the hashtag mark, and I traced it out with pencil, and then I went over it with black paint because your girl does not make straight lines, so I did not want to mess up. So use pencil first and then use paint later. I am so indecisive, so after seeing the black on white, I really didn't like how plain it looked, so I pretty much just took some washi tape and I applied it directly over that black paint. And I also took some washi tape to kind of separate where the white and the scoreboard was to give it a little bit more color. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is my custom TicTacToe board. I had a ton of fun making it. I think it's perfect for summer parties, or if you want to have a little bit more fun doing some crafty projects this summer season. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. And if you did, be sure to give that video a big thumbs up so that way I know you guys liked it. And like I said in the beginning, don't forget to check out April from April Athena 7 here on YouTube. I'm going to link her video right down there. And if you guys go check her out, be sure to say, hey, I'm coming over here because Makeup by Amarie sent me and I think you're awesome. So leave her that comment so that way it can make her day and make her smile. I don't have anything else to say except follow me over on Twitter and Instagram. Everything is Makeup by Amarie. And until next time, I'll be sure to see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.